Hi guys, Aziz here. So today I'm here with this big box. You can see right here is dry Deckset Messiah Premium. So compared to the Chronojet one that I just bought the normal version, this time I bought the premium because I like Messiah more than Chronojet. And like last time, I think the premium set isn't that bad. Just that I am like not exactly going to utilize Chronojet in a lot of ways, so I didn't spend that much money. At this time I'm going for Messiah. So you won't be seeing me cracking a normal version because I bought the premium version, and that's all we do. So do let me cut this part out and I will be back. Okay, so I cut what is needed, I think, except this little part done. So let's review this. Wow, it's a very long box, and let me take it out from the paper box. It's like this. This is cool, very cool. Besides, try that set. It's a big paper box, and you can just simply tear this part out since it doesn't matter anymore. And let's look into the set content when you are getting a premium version. So let's see. Okay, it's the same way of pulling it out. Cool. Okay, we get the sheets. I couldn't show you like that. Okay, because of my mic stand, I guess. There's not much I can do for now. But okay, so let's do it this way. Okay, so let's see what we actually get on this list. We get our deck, which is right here, and then we have a storage box, which I think is this one, play mats, some loaders, and then premium deck holder, which I believe is this, and then the fighter's coin, and some seal. So I think it's like some tapes stuff. So let's check. So of course, the deck, the little loaders that we can just use them for using a ride deck, I guess. But let's take it out. I'll break it down later. And then this stuff that okay, that's why they have the seal, because it stick to this like the last one, but I probably won't be using those. I have some better ones, and paper, and then this big box. Yeah, this is the box that I actually wanted. I like this kind of textures a lot. And then more paper. This is the playmat. Let's take it out later. And then this all cardboards. Yeah, so all cardboards. So this is with the deck set, so I will just keep it there. And okay, so we can do it like this. You can't do it like that, of course. And let's also take some sample deck boxes. So these are the usual Bushiroad big ones, barely in. So probably not doing this way if you don't want to hurt the deck box too much. The starter, again barely. I think all kind of product is got barely right here, but this side I think is better. Let's try the English one. Yeah, so I think for the top it's not that good. For the bottom it fits in. This still can fit in, of course. Let's try the big one again. On the bottom. Okay, so the bottom side is quite good to put in like the Bushiroad bigger size, your extra starter deck stuff. Let's try a smaller one. Again, it's kind of barely. Yeah, so not too sure what you can do with the top, but maybe just do some small ones, just put them here, or maybe put your playmats right here. And yeah, like your playmats, like what I do with my counters, I just chuck them in. Maybe put your dices in here. Then that's probably a better way to utilize this box. Okay, anyway. So just put those back, and let's take this box away. And let's look at the playmat first. So we can just put it aside very soon. Let's see. Right. It could be a little bit hard to actually put it back in. Right, so oh cool. The texture is actually quite nice. And of course with the plastic smell is brand new. Order Ego Messiah, Cardfight Vanguard. They have the Lane Joker, and this one is probably the brand gate sign. I'm not too sure about that, but I think it is. Brand new. Yeah, very nice. I probably will just leave it with the air for a while to actually take off the plastic smell, because usually is going to take quite a while if you didn't put it to open space to take out some air. Next, the big box that you can't get if you just buy the normal version, I think. Because at least with Chrono Jet Set, I get the deck, I get that little box, and then I get those counters related stuff, and I think that's it. So this is definitely only with the premium deck set, and also these, and then the box being a bigger one, and this one also with the little plastic smells as well. So don't put your nose too close to this, even though the smell to me is not that big, but some people don't like it. Again, it's something that you will need to stay with air for a little while. Yeah, inside a lot stronger with the smell, so do be careful. I'm going to let it with the air for a while. And the loaders, so this bag you can just use it for other single stuff. So we get Neo Messiah. This is two-sided. So okay. Asleep Messiah, Awaken Messiah, Order Echo Messiah, and this is probably for the crest card. So look at that, quite nice. Let me just take this as an example. So this is one side. Usually what I think is you of course put it up, put it there. Yeah, there we go. So it's like that. Quite nice, right? And of course you can just take it out. For me, I will, because I probably just use it for my Messiah deck immediately. That's one reason you buy these, right? To have some good loaders to use. I wish for Mega Calling in the future we can get something like that. Then it will make me happy. Yeah. Cool. Now the main dish. The actual deck, because it's a premium version, so premium not as in format, but it's in like normal and premium deck set version. It should be a full foil deck. Maybe some part is not, but let's see. First we have our Alter Ego Messiah, so you can like draw and lock. So this is basically the G version. nothing too fancy with that, and you get 4 copies of the foil ones. Nothing too special with the foiling. Okay, and then we get a rose Messiah. So let's take these names out again. Awakening Messiah. Okay, so they are good to give you all the like translation, so you don't need to worry about that. And then Asleep Messiah, Nail Messiah, finally back with a different angle. So they are all in foil, very nice. Okay, and then we have this Cyber Dragon, Astrolabe Dragon. Okay, we get 3 copies of these. And then Galutza Kuline, very different, strange name. Okay, I still need to actually read all these cards text to like see what I needed, what I don't. But so far you can see like they are all in foil. And then Arresta Messiah for sure. So far, oh, there we are. Like every single time, I am very like cautious on seeing these. Like this card right here. I'm not too sure if you're gonna see through. Let me zoom a little bit. Let's see. Yeah, you see the light refresh here. There's a print line. I'm picky because these are like definitely a collection item, even if it's just a normal triple rare, because to me, as a also not only a player but also a collector of Vanguard cards, like when you see print lines you just feel a little bit sad. This one I don't think it is, but this, let's see if I can show you. Yes, I need to, yeah, it's a print line definitely right here, and I'm not sure if it's a cross. Yeah, so that's a print line right here. Yeah, I think it can show you a little bit. Yeah, there we go. Here's a little bit print line, and then with this I see yet another print line with, let's see, because no, it's this card, right? Yeah, here. It's a lot more clear with this card. You see here, and then I think it's, yeah, and then there's a cross around here. So no, it's here, this and this. So this is definitely a print line, which sometimes to me is a bit of sad thing to see. If you're paying like a lot of money for this kind of premium product and you're still seeing some print lines, because they are something that can't be fixed, can't be clean, and you just need to stick with that. And then RPGs in foil, these will worth a lot of money for whatever reason it is. And then we have a Destiny Dealer. Let's see if any print lines. So far looks alright, except this one do have a line like around here, I think, which I believe is a print line because the other ones don't have that. So a few cards still have print lines. Next time you can actually do. I see something very shiny at the back, but let's look at that later. Sorry, it take me a little bit of time to actually look for these on the print lines, but at least I can show you guys like how detailed you should look at cards. If I'm especially paying a premium for something, or when I'm like having some cards that I like to use them for collection. Yeah, because there are cards that I don't always use, like this one. There's a cross print line right here immediately, and this one is like a 2 line right here, so the color is different. Yeah, usually I am not a person that look at print lines like in early stage, but once I touch like the Dragon Ball TCG, when like almost every single pack of the foil has a print line, I start to like care about those things and starting to find them a lot easier. But for OT, we still get the normal version, and then like the triggers are still normal. And there we go, our Exodus Messiah. But with triggers, I do prefer them if possible to turn them to foil as well. For OT, you can just like all put into the same kind of foiling. That will make me a lot happier. But let's look at the Great Force as well. First, our Exodus Messiah, 4 copies, the same. Where if you just buy the normal version, you probably will just get one of these, and then in a triple air version of the other ones. And then MSD Messiah, a good friend. The card art is great, but usually when it gets to like this kind of foiling, the print line is not that easy to find. But sometimes it happens, so I still look carefully on these things. But with the crest, it's still the normal one. Oh, there we go. There is a upgraded crest. That is something that we want. Cool. And then we get the 4th copy of these, and then 3 more copies of this. Let's see. Yeah, of the right line, so that we get a chance to actually use more than one. That is good. But last check on the print lines. These one seems fine to me, luckily. Yeah, there you go. So sorry for being detailed, but I think it's also a good thing to show you guys how I usually check on the cards. Usually I don't, but starting from V series, especially when the V clan collection selection kind of thing started, it really started coming up as an issue. So I'm very careful on these. And it's a good learning. No matter you are a collector or even a player, I would suggest you to actually look into your foils and see if there are print lines, because if you, for example, just take a normal true rare out, like just take this card out, and say if it's a $30 card maybe, but it has a print line, like a cross print line somewhere like this, and if you didn't notice, and sometimes some people, especially collectors, they pick the cards because they do want the better condition, and they see if there's a cross there, then you will think, okay, it's still the same card, so why can't I sell it for 30? But when they are looking at these, sometimes they will just say, because they're print line, they will be asking for a lot. They will just tell you to lower the price. So it's mainly for you just to avoid these kind of like things to happen, because that's just not going to make everyone happy. It's not your fault. But when you spot these out, you probably just make sure you notice that. Of course, you don't have to always tell people that there is a print line, unless it's like trading it with a friend and say, okay, it's a print line, do you mind, something like that. I'm not telling you to trick anyone, but at least you need to learn about finding these things, to look at them a little bit carefully, which helps the people you are giving cards with, trading with, or even when you're buying cards. If you see a card and just pick it up, pay your money, and then there's a print line right there, there's no way you can just tell the seller to give you a little bit money back, or just return the card or whatever, right? So you also need to be looking at those, make sure that's actually the card condition that you want, and just make sure everyone is happy, right? Because in the end, if you get a card with print line, you are not happy, and you can't blame the seller because they might not know and you didn't check effort. So yeah, so yeah, this kind of premium deck set also extended another topic of mine, but I think it's again a good learning, especially for me that I was on the side that didn't notice about these things, and then I start learning to know a little bit more, and here I am, kind of piggy, but I paid my money, I got my stuff, especially with these ones there's no returns. It's not the shop fault, it is the printing side fault, and you just can't do anything. But if you spot them, you know, like when you are later kind of trying to sell some of the stuff here maybe, then you know you don't take those cards out, you keep them with yourself, you just play it, because if it's a card reprint line, you don't even care it's later play too much and slightly damaged, right? Because you just use it and there's nothing else. But maybe some people do like to collect cards with print lines, and that's another story. But yeah, again, just make sure you check things out, especially like with premium sets like this. Is better for yourself to have a look, because if you are just again trying to sell some stuff up, you do want to protect everyone, and yeah, just make sure everyone is happy. Yeah, so I think that's all I need to show you guys today. Of course I will be play testing and maybe adjusting the tech content a little bit. I don't have the Mikani card for sure on soul charging, so I do need to use other options, but we'll see on what we actually come up with, and then when it's ready you will see deck profiles, you will see deck fights. So make sure you subscribe to my channel for more deck fights, deck profiles, unboxing like this, so you can also see how I check on the print lines. And then like this video if you like this box set, if you like Messiah, yeah, if you like Bushiro selling these kind of products, feel free to comment down below, let me know your thoughts on these kind of products. Do you prefer the premium version, do you prefer just to get the normal version? There's a lot of things we can talk about. Yeah, so I will see you guys in the comments down below, and also in the next video. Signing off.